We got Kid Austin, Tevin Farmer. Very, very good fight.
Yeah.
Fight I'm excited about. Fight that makes sense.
Yeah.
What you thinking?
This is a crossroads fight for both of them, believe it or not. After thinking about it, Kid Austin, you in a good spot, but you're not. You're not because two nice offers were sent your way, and some shit got in between them. Now we could say the Shakur joint, you was on your way, you was there, y'all was in Saudi, but then you ate that lamb or you ate that chicken and something ain't right. Well, maybe it was the massage lady, I don't know, but something ain't go through. And then we know that it was an offer for Abdullah, and you also turned that down. So wait a minute, you're not gonna keep just turning fights down. Now, do I believe that Tevin Farmer is a better fight for his career? Yes, I do. Why? Because it's so many ways he gonna get tested in that fight. Tevin is very deceiving because he don't have a lot of knockouts, but still strong, still hurt you, still slightly slick. You know what I mean? And I'm saying slightly because he's not as slick as he used to be, but he's still slick. For an everyday boxer, he's still slick. He's still gonna make you miss some shit. He's still gonna wonder how the fuck did he hit me with that. He got all of that. Now, what this does for Kid Austin's career, if you beat a Tevin Farmer, for one, you show that you're definitely on that level and you can deal with the world-class level. Cool. Two, Tev is gonna give you so many different little angles and do so many different little things in there. He's gonna test your composure and he's gonna test your, your endurance. He's gonna test all of that. For Tev, Kid Austin is like the lottery pick. A lottery pick because, all right, Muratalla, close one. They gave it to Muratalla. All right, Zepeda, supposed to be a killer. First fight, I thought Tev won. Second fight, all right, I thought Zepeda won. But damn, they still ain't give it to me. All right, I need somebody to get me back in the game. I called him a lottery pick because we didn't see this coming. We didn't see this coming. And now that the fight is here, if Tevin Farmer go ahead and put the beats on Kid Austin, it put him back in the race. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the fight is good because it's good for both fighters. And the style matchups, I like everything about it. Because somebody has to be dominant that night. You know what I mean? When it's styles like that. And what I mean is, if you got two clashes, right? One guy could be slower, not punch as hard, but they clashes. So what happens is when you clasher, somebody gonna land. The guy who might not be hitting that hard still might land something because you're giving it to him. But now you got a clasher and a boxer. You know what I mean? So now it's gonna be like a game of patience. See who gonna be first, see who gonna get out, who gonna move their head. You know what I mean? Who gonna use their legs. Tev in his 30s, Kid Austin's in his 20s. Kid Austin's on record supposed to beat him if you look at the records. But then again, if you really look at the records, he's not supposed to beat him. So this fight is a movie. I like this fight. I like this fight for boxing.
I seen somebody on GHB TV. He was kind of critical of this fight, saying that he wanted to see him against Abdullah. I feel like it's too early for him and Abdullah. They're looked at as the top prospects of 135 pounds. This is a fight for the future.
Yeah.
They need to get those guys that used to be at the top of the hill that aren't anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Tevin Farmer is a perfect fight for a Kid Austin at this point in his career.
Yeah.
Zepeda passed the test, even though the first one was kind of Muratalla passed the test, even though that fight was kind of
Right.
Now we got to see if Kid Austin can pass this test.
Right. And that's what it's about. And then guess what? In history, if you look back in the books, if you look at a fighter's record, they always fought guys like this before they fought the best guy. There's always been guys like this. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? You always had to beat somebody to make us believe you. Mayweather caught a lot of shit, bro. He caught a lot of shit his whole career. He been beating up some great fighters. They tried to downplay a lot of his wins, bro. They did, right? But he beat De La Hoya. That made him a star. He beat De La Hoya, made him a star. You had to like him. You know what I mean? You had to respect him because De La Hoya was a lot bigger than him. De La Hoya was a lot more famous than he was. You know what I'm saying? De La Hoya was a big puncher. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on with him. So the fact that that Floyd went in there and did that, boom. Now I'm not calling this the same situation at that level, but this is the same situation. You have to test yourself against a guy who's been there because that's where you're really gonna learn. It's equivalent to listening to your old heads. You think that because he don't have a shiny car and the girls around him right now, you think he don't know nothing about that. But when he was doing that, you was a tadpole. You know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't know about that. You feel me? So this is how you learn. You got to get in there. That's why his dad and him are so excited about this fight, because they're confident, because they feel like this is a fight we can definitely win. You know what I'm saying?
For me, it's a dangerous fight for them,
It
bro.
is, but that's because
Dangerous.
you know a little bit of something about boxing. You know what I mean? Everybody don't know. You know what I mean? Some people know about cocaine. Some people know about working. It just is what it is. You know?
Who wins that fight?
This is a best man win type of situation. Why? Because of the styles. Kid Austin got to be the best gorilla. To me, he's not a better boxer than Tev. Can he box a little bit? He got a little bit of something with him, but not nothing like a Tev. So therefore, he got to be the best gorilla. Meaning he got to be really aggressive and he got to be consistent with it all night. Tev got to be just smooth as ice and he get the win. So whoever is the better guy that night, if Tev's smooth as ice and getting busy, and letting his hands go, he gonna pull it off. If Kid Austin is on some super gorilla shit and not giving Tev time to breathe, then he'll pull it off.
G, I know you don't really believe in like having friends in the weight class.
Yeah.
You know, the old school boxing shit, but
Yeah.
You got Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis.
I mean,
guys.
not to cut you off, Mil. I believe in you can be cool with somebody, you can have friends and be cool. But I'll fight my friends. I'm one of them boys.
Okay.
I'm a snake, I guess.
You got Shakur and Keyshawn Davis, and they've been on record saying that they don't want to fight each other.
Yeah.
Talking about their friendship.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I feel like people are kind of like forcing them, trying to like throw salt in the mix, kind of trying to antagonize a fight between the two.
Yeah.
Like, do you see it that way, or do you see it this is just both guys being champion, and this is just the natural order of things?
What you mean, natural order?
Like when two guys is at the top, gravitational pull is going to eventually pull them together. You saw Floyd and Zab were close.
Yeah.
And they ended up rumbling.
Yeah. I think it could happen, but for some reason, when I was talking to Shakur that one time and he said they not going to do it, I felt like he was dead serious. I felt like he was like, man, that ain't happening. Like, we ain't doing that. Like, we ain't doing it. And I'm going to be real. I'm going to be real with you. When fights like that don't happen because of friendship, imagine Michael Jordan saying he not going to play against Larry Bird because they was cool in school. Imagine if AI wouldn't have never went at Jordan because it was Jordan. He like, no, that's my favorite player. I'd have never crossed the shit out of him like that and then J'd him up. Like, I would have never did that to him, bro. Like, we miss out on some great things. So I low-key feel like they want to tamper with it, but they trying to keep from a weird feeling. But the weird feeling is fear. It's fear of how people are starting to look at each other, or how true feelings are starting to come out, and people will start saying shit that, listen, fuck all that. Fuck all that, because whether you fight Keyshawn or Keyshawn fight you, whether y'all do it or not, the world's still gonna run the way it runs. Motherfuckers still gonna be talking bullshit, and that's a great fight. Make it happen. If not, all right, I'm cool with it too. I'm not cool with it, but I'm cool with it because I guess that's what we gotta be cool with. But if they fight, bro, that shit'll be crazy, bro. That shit'll be, especially because of the story.
Remember, they was trying to get the Klitschko's to fight each other. Remember?
Yeah, but they actual blood brothers.
Yeah, but sometimes.
But
Let's
they
go.
actually,
No, you can go.
They actually blood brothers. You see the difference? The two Klitschko's, they blood brothers, and everything they did together. These two guys from two different cities, yeah, they lived with each other at one point, and you know they helped each other, and they did all that. I get all that.
My argument could be sometimes a bond is bigger than blood. You got family that you don't even fuck with.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
can't choose your family, but you choose your friends.
No, that's true. And your friend is still fuck your girl.
Yeah.
So there that go. I'm from the hood. I've seen all types of bullshit. And I'm not wishing that on them guys. If they don't fight, I'm perfectly fine with it. If they don't fight, perfectly fine with it. But for the sake of the game, let's get it popping, my boy.
No, yo.
I'll fight my brother.
For me.
Bill, if they offer us to go on Netflix or whatever it is.
Oh, gee, I'm rumbling.
Yeah, we rumbling. I'm gonna help you train. Fuck you talking about? I wanna make sure you ready. Let's fucking fight. They like, yo, I want to see YS Simmons, GHB. Oh, for sure.
And we going to the shaky right after with the checks, right?
Advances and all. Like, what are you talking about? Like, we're just talking about a rumble here. But let's be fair. That just show how like, I don't know them personally, so I can't say. But from what I see, it show like how much they really fuck with each other. So I guess not. I mean, if they don't fight though, I won't feel bad. But it's just a great fight. That's all.
My message to him would be, don't let these motherfuckers in boxing, don't let these motherfuckers in media make you do something that you really don't want to do. Don't have them have you looking at your man a certain kind of way. Don't let them cause confusion in y'all relationship. If y'all want to fight, y'all want to get money together, do it. If y'all feel like it could fuck up y'all friendship, then don't. Because your career is only a certain amount of years. Friendship can last a lifetime.
See, you know what it is? Some people, I just thought about this. Some people look at fighting as like a super personal thing, like a super, you tried to kill me, like type of thing. I don't look at it like that. And maybe that's my fault. Maybe that's my problem too. But you know why when I see Jarrett Hurd, it's respect. When I see certain fighters, it's respect. I said Jarrett Hurd because me and him be laughing about the shit. And he even said some shit on Twitter not too long ago. He didn't beat the shit out of me. He know that. He know he didn't beat the... And guess why I didn't beat the shit out of him? It's a competitive fight. I feel like these two guys feel like they gotta go at each other so bad, like they gotta. I don't know that feeling. I don't hate nobody that I fought with gloves on. We take the gloves off. That's different. I mean, I don't know, but I don't hate you if we got them gloves on. I'm trying to get you. I'm definitely trying to get you, but I don't hate you. You know what I'm saying? The little cuz I just fought last fight, he was talking shit. I was talking shit. But after the fight, we dapped each other up. And I felt more connected to him because he had been through the same shit I've been through with boxing. You know what I'm saying? Not the same story, but he been through the same type of shit. He don't know. I respect him for his heart. I respect him for pulling the fuck up and rumbling. You know what I'm saying? I respect that more than a motherfucker talking shit about what they do and ain't did nothing. I mean, if you really pull up and rumble, that's what I respect. So, you know what I mean? It's all love after that. But I guess some people just see it different. To me, I see it as a great boxing match, and I'm a fan, and I would love to see it. But to some people, no, they family, it'll fuck the cookouts up. Christmas will never be the same. New Year's and
come on, man, you know you can't fuck the cookouts up, man.
Yeah, but still, I don't know.
But at the same time, there's been a lot of rumbles at the spade game.
That's
So
what I'm trying to say. I seen two brothers down there kill each other, bro. I seen it. So I don't know. I be, about boxing, I'm not like that. I'm not that fucked up in the head about it. But guess what? They are, and they take it super serious, and they two of the best in the world, and I can't be mad. They two of the best in the world. So it's a reason. It's a real reason why they saying they won't fight. Then again, though, Shakur's a slickster, and Keyshawn is a fucking jokester. They could be bullshitting us the whole time.
Trying to drive the price up?
Whole time they making sure they get paid. They making sure they get the mega bucks for when it do happen. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. You never know. But for me, I fight my pop. I fight my grandpa, my uncles, my brothers. You know what I mean? Especially if you gonna pay us the proper price to go ahead and rumble. We rumble.